Congratulations on the victory. I know a lot of the talk between Bobby, you said it was all, respect and everything. You also did challenge him to take the fight to the ground if you had the balls, and it looks like he did that. So I guess, how did the fight play out as compared to the expectations you had?
That was great, really. No, as I said all week, people thought that I was just going to come straight in and shoot in. And I told you all I didn't need to, you know what I mean? People underestimate me striking, don't think I can strike. I had a striker shooting in on me, you know what I mean? I kept him on the end of my range, kept him on the end of the jab, using me kicks and stuff. I never even got a chance to throw an egg kick at him, you know what I mean? But as I say, I leg kicked him and he shot in, and I capitalised on it. I went guillotine, switched the triangle, and I ended up getting taken the arm as well. I thought the ref was a little bit slow, to be honest. I think he was unconscious for a few seconds before I took the arm, because I jumped out the cage and went wild for about 30 seconds, and then by the time I got back in the cage, he was still lying on the floor unconscious.
Were you surprised? I know you challenged him to take the fight to the ground, but were you surprised that he shot in that soon?
Yeah, I was surprised he shot in at all. You know what I mean? He's had some brilliant stand-up fights with people. The Jim Miller fight. He stood with Jay and Turner. He's done 3 rounds with Fiziev and won the last round. People kept talking about that in the build-up to this. So yeah, I was surprised. But as I say, everyone underestimates me now, just because I look like a 14-year-old girl. You know what I mean?
What did you say to Bobby after? Because we saw you go check on him, and then he finally woke up, and then we saw the clip of you backstage. But did you guys, you said there was no bad blood, but you guys...
No, yeah, of course, no bad blood at all, lad. It's just, in this game, you've got to, I like to be respectful, you know what I mean? It's one of them we're fighting to put food on the table for our families, and the fact that, his arm went, I felt it, I felt a little crunch, and it was nasty. You know what I mean? But I just hope it isn't too bad, because I know he likes to be active and he likes to fight as much as he can. So hopefully it's not a bad injury and he can fight again soon. But yeah, it's nothing but respect with Bobby. Hopefully when I get back to the hotel, we get to see each other and have a little ale with each other or something.
And you said you had your eye on that Hanato Moicano in the BSD fight in Paris. I know you liked that Moicano fight because the build-up you said would be a lot of fun, but a lot of fans think Benoit Saint-Denis is one of the more just dangerous fighters in general in this division. So, of the two, which one do you think would just be the tougher fight outside of the build-up?
I think everyone's a tough fight in this division, especially the top 15. You're not getting an easy fight. It's as simple as that. Every single fight in the top 15 at lightweight, it's the most deep division in the world when it comes to mixed martial arts, 155. So any fight is going to be a tough fight, especially now I'm looking up the rankings, you know what I mean? So every single fight that I have now, it's going to be a tough fight.
Paddy, over to your left. Paddy. It felt like you really seemed to enjoy Fight Week this week, almost having another fighter with a big personality to sort of bounce off a little bit in terms of the press conference and all that. Was that true, sort of having someone you could kind of play off a little bit during the week? Yeah, it was. Me and my team were actually talking about this before. I enjoy it a little bit more when there is a little bit of, not bad blood, but a little bit of a back and forth, you know what I mean? I think my worst performance in the UFC was when I fought Jared, and we was very cordial with each other, you know what I mean? It was very respectful, and that was my worst performance. Every other performance, I haven't had bad blood with people, but we've had a little back and forth, you know what I mean? Levy, Tony started chatting shit towards the end of the fight, before we fought. And then obviously this with Bobby, as I said before, it wasn't nothing personal, but we had a little back and forth, and yeah, it gets me going a little bit. And is that why Moicano is so high up on your list of people that you want to fight next?
Yeah, he's obviously ranked above me as well, but the fact that I think the build-up would be hilarious. I've already said it tonight, I think a season of The Ultimate Fighter and me and him as the coaches would be absolutely fucking comedy gold.
And in terms of your performance, you have a big personality and it rubs some people up the wrong way, and you have your detractors. First thing you did on the microphone was to sort of give it back to them a little bit. How satisfying is it to go out there and produce a performance like that and shut some people up for a while?
Oh, that's great. You can't beat shutting some dickheads up. It's fucking brilliant. I love shutting haters up, lad. The amount of people that I've seen say, he's never going to be ranked, he's not good enough to be ranked, he'll never be in the top 15, all that. Like, even fighters, I've seen on YouTube, people talking shit, and then I just go out there and put on a flawless performance and absolutely school them. You know what I mean? Everyone's talking like, all week it was, Bobby's going to dog walk Paddy, he's not going to be able to get near him on the feet. I had jabbed his head off and leg kicked him everywhere. And I think he hit me in the stomach once. I didn't get it. Like, I'm fresh as a daisy. And then I caught him in a sub, and no one subbed him since January 2009. I saw a funny little stat there as well. My coach has just said I finished him a second faster than Islam Makhachev.
Last one from me. Just before the fight, or the day before the fight, you put it out there that you've signed a new deal with the UFC, right? So anything you can tell us about that in terms of duration and how long we can see you sticking around causing havoc in the UFC?
I'm going to be here for the rest of my life, lad. You know what I mean? People took what I said and like clickbaited it. As I said, obviously, it goes without saying, just like what McGregor did with Mayweather, if you're getting offered millions of pounds to go and do the boxing match, you're going to do it. But I'm here for, I've signed a 6-fight deal, so I'm here for a while, like, and I'm getting some nice wages. Need to get the duffel bag out.
Paddy, over here. I think it was before the weigh-in, you had a little bit of an altercation on the bus with Kaylin Mocker, and just wondering what happened there, what sparked that?
No, we just stood up and started chatting shit, lad. You know what I mean? I was literally sitting at the back of the bus speaking to someone, and he just said, oh, Jordan Vucenic's been signed there, another Cage Warriors fighter.
A very talented one.
Yeah, he's very good, lad. And I think I said, oh, it's funny the way Vucenic and Morgan Charrier have been signed, and Paul Hughes is fighting on PFL, the B Leagues. And he stood up and went, Paul Hughes would smoke ye. So I was like, lad, who are you talking to? Major Chip Hazard, you know what I mean? He looks like the fuck Major Chip Hazard of Toy Soldiers, lad. So, people made a big deal out of that, lad, like I was trying to bully him. He started it, you know what I mean? If you're going to start something with me, lad, be prepared to finish it, because I'll put you in your place. It's as simple as that. And he was talking shit about my teammates last week, so I'm going to put him in his place, and that's what I did. Like, it's one of them, people try and start stuff with me to get a bit of publicity. That's exactly what he done. I seen him in the lift like 3 days ago, and he smiled at me and looked at the floor. And then after that altercation on the coach, he walked past me after the ceremonial weigh-ins. He was about 4 foot away from me and stared at the floor walking like that. You know what I mean? I'm not a big shithouse lad. Someone says something to me, I'm saying something back. I don't stare at the floor like a little worm.
And you mentioned your teammates, and I see your shirt, Next Generation MMA. How much does that gym mean to you, and how much do your teammates mean to you?
My teammates are like my family, lad. You know what I mean? I blood, sweat and tears together. Like, we spar twice a week, we train with each other every single day. I've been training at this same gym since I was 15 years of age. I walked into Next Generation on the 20th of January 2010. Day what changed my life. I'll never forget it. All my teammates that are there for me, goes without saying. All my coaches, Paul, Ellis, Adam, all my teammates, like obviously, there's no Molly. You're going to get to know a lot of my teammates, Luke Riley, Nathan Fletcher, Liam Gittins, Adam Cullen, Liam Malloy, all these people. You're going to get to know them, because believe me, they're going to be getting signed real soon.
And one last question from me. This is not to do with fights, but how are you feeling about the upcoming Liverpool season with Arne Slot and everyone?
Can't wait, you know what I mean? I need to find out if Arnie slots into his MMA, don't I? Because he's Dutch lad and he loved the combat sports. So I need to find out if he's into his MMA and get down the training ground and get with the lads. Especially after seeing Darwin throwing a few 1-2s the other week. Need to get him down the gym, see if he wants to get on some pads.
Can we get Arne Slot cage side maybe for your next fight?
I hope so. Tell Dana to get on him, lad.
I'll do my best.
How long have you been thinking about that Chip Hazard line?
Don't know. I just come off the top of my head, lad. He does look like Major Chip Hazard though, doesn't he? He's gonna get the Gorgonites. But Yeah, lad, as I say, people try to make a big thing of that, like I'm bullying a bantamweight, you know what I mean? He started that, he turned round and chirped up to me when, if we wasn't on a coach full of people with security, he wouldn't have said a word, because he's a little shitbag, you know what I mean? And I told him yesterday, I said to him, let's see what happens when Jake Hadley punches your head in. And Jake, you done me proud, brother, love that lad, he absolutely schooled him. And what was he saying to me? Let's see what you do with Bobby then. Let's see what you do. What the fuck did I do with Bobby, lad? I just put him a kip and snapped his arm. Yeah, say something, you little sausage.
Paddy, we know how big your star power is continuing to grow year in, year out. Surely we've got to see you main event a card over here next year, right?
More than likely, lad, yeah, probably will. I'm game for anything. I've always said that. Any name will get sent to me on a contract, I sign it. Because as I said months ago, I thought that I'd end up fighting Upamecano tonight. But when the contract got sent to me with Bobby Green's name on, it got signed. I don't turn fights down, lad. I'm not scared to fight anyone.
You spoke about how you had some tough times in the build-up to this fight during camp. How proud are you that each and every time you step in there, you're overcoming battles outside the cage that we're not seeing in there?
I always say it, lad, I was born to do this. Like, obviously, everyone has struggles outside the cage. It's just getting through it and getting to the cage. And I was born to do this. Like, obviously everyone gets a little bit of nerves before they walk out and that. And when I walked out there, I was just, as soon as my song comes on and I hear that crowd singing and I start bouncing out, I'm just like, yeah, like I'm at home. This is where I'm meant to be. And then standing in the cage, I'm just stood there, like the nerves go away, and I'm just like, yeah, there's no place like home.
You know, you mentioned the talent around you at Next Gen is frightening, really. The talent there. Adam Cullen, Luke Riley, Shenrock, all those guys. Do you envision a massive card in Liverpool in the future with all those guys and yourself?
Yeah, 100%. Like, we've got so many lads from Liverpool, as I just mentioned: Shen, Adam, Nathan Fletcher, Liam Gittins, Liam Malloy. And then we've even got lads coming down training from other places now, like George Staines, you know what I mean? We've got so many people that are on our mats training. Lad, we're going to have about 10 people in the UFC in the next few years. Mark my words, we are the best gym in the UK.
Final one for me, what did you make of the main and co-main event?
I didn't get a chance to watch them, man, to be honest. I was doing that many interviews. I saw Tom's finish. Tom's the man, you know what I mean? Like, he's just finishing people with jabs. Tom is absolutely unbelievable. But I didn't get a chance to watch the main event, and the little few looks that they get of it, it looked like a snooze fest. So, we'll see what happens. Don't know if Leon might get an immediate rematch, because it did look like a proper boring fight.